Hey everyone, how's it going? I am Xeracon and I am back once again. Last year, I made a video discussing ways I thought Valve could improve Steam, and I recently thought about GOG and ways that platform could be improved upon. While I love the features and benefit that Steam offers, I really want GOG to be better than it is because it is one of the only major storefronts, if you count itch.io, that offers DRM-free games. So if the store was improved upon, I would feel more incentive to use it. That being said, let's get into it. The first thing I would love to see an improvement with is controller support. Xinput is the only support offered for controllers, so Xbox controllers are the only ones with native support. Other kinds of controllers can be used with external software, but I would prefer if GOG had the same support that Steam has. I've used my Switch Pro controller, Pokken Tournament controller, and SNES Classic controller within Steam, and I only needed to configure them once to be recognized and work in my games. I wish I had the same experience in GOG. This lack of support has pushed me to importing my games into Steam to play them with a controller. At the end of the day, I can play the game with my controller, but that doesn't mean that GOG shouldn't be able to provide the same experience. The next thing I want to see is more support for Linux. Valve has been a great supporter of Linux with Proton and their different iterations of SteamOS. You can use Lutris with some of the games on GOG, but I wish the company would put a little more effort into it. I get that Linux gamers are a niche market, but it's not like there aren't any native Linux games on the storefront. There are. So I don't know why they're doing, at the very most, the minimum effort. And sadly, I don't know if they will improve this. After Metal Jesus Rocks made a tweet asking GOG about support on the Steam Deck, GOG declined support unless Windows was installed. And while I understand not supporting the deck because that's a product from their competitor, why not just give support for Linux? If the deck is successful and helps popularize Linux, it could increase the Linux player base substantially. Not enough to threaten the Windows market, obviously, but it could become a healthy 10%. Isn't that worth putting in some effort? But moving along. I want to see GOG create a community hub within GOG Galaxy. I've spent more time within the past year or so in Steam's community forums, looking for answers to my technical problems or for guides for pesky achievements. Having something like this would breathe fresh air into GOG Galaxy. Yes, you can show what game you're playing even if it's on a different platform or storefront, but that really only benefits you if your friends are seeing it. Allowing the different users to interact with each other would be great, and I know that they have a forum on their website, but I want one in the application. Steam has a website, but the application functions just like the site, so you aren't losing anything. Another thing that I would like to see is GOG having less political hot takes. They recently stated that they are blocking sales in Russia and Belarus because of recent events. I understand them helping people in Ukraine by providing donations to them via sales. There's nothing wrong with that. But preventing people from buying the games when they have no involvement with the war going on is a different story. GOG even admits that not every Russian is responsible or approve of what's going on, so I don't see why they're doing this. Additionally, remember when they pulled Devotion from their store before it released because they claimed that Chinese gamers were offended even though they provided no evidence of these alleged gamers? It was quite clear that they removed it because the devs made a joke in the game about the Chinese president. Gotta get that wen though, am I right? But these instances rub me the wrong way because it seems like they're doing some moral grandstanding. But let's move on. The next thing I want to talk about is something that I also talked about with Steam. I would love to be able to buy codes for games instead of just buying the games outright, because it would be easier for gifting or giveaways. Sure, I could go to a key site, but I would still like to have the choice on the main store. Additionally, if GOG had gift cards that could be purchased, that would be another benefit for them. The last improvement I want is a small gripe. I wish the main store page had a search bar. You cannot search for games unless you go into another page like More Offers. It's not a big problem, but it feels like something that was overlooked in the process of designing the store. Nothing huge, but it's something that would improve the user experience. All in all, these are things that I personally think would allow GOG to be a better and greater storefront. I like Steam, but it's always good to have competition. GOG currently provides competition by allowing users to purchase games without any DRM, something that Steam doesn't do. It actually provides a benefit to using the store, unlike a certain company that proactively purchases exclusives to force you to use their store. So I want GOG to improve and do better, so they can one day be Steam's equal in multiple ways. But that will do it for today. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think GOG needs to improve, or is it fine the way it is? What would you like to see in it? Could it become a close rival to Steam one day? Let me know in the comments. So until next time everyone, I am Xeracon signing off. Have a good one.